As now Glow came out and she just got her nose done. But I really want to let you guys know these two things, right? First thing first, I am an advocate of surgery, because if you don't like something, I'm always an advocate to fix it. However, I'm always, especially when it comes to your face, I'm a real advocate when it, like, please do your research. You know what I'm saying? But I wanna talk about this because you guys been talking about this girl that went to Turkey and her nose look like this right now, and she's in her 5th week. And all of you guys have been talking so much shit. Y'all been dragging her and all that stuff. And I really want to let y'all know this. When you first get your nose done and when they break your bone, your nose is gonna look like this for like 4 months. Ain't no way around it. Your nose is gonna look like this for 4 months, or it's gonna look pinched up like this for 4 months. And there's gonna be like a very weird separation. So your lip and your nose gonna be like this.
Your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. Story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I understand why any woman would want to stay with someone that treats them that way, you know. But my guess is she felt like she owed Biggie her life because he took her out of the streets and basically shaped her career. After a few concerts and tours, the money would start rolling in and Kim would begin altering her appearance. She began wearing blue eye contacts and blonde wigs, later on even getting work done on her nose. At some point in 1996, Lil Kim even terminated the pregnancy when she discovered she was pregnant by Big. She told the source, quote, "I already knew the kind of relationship me and Biggie had, and I knew that having a child was something that couldn't take place," end quote. Sometime after that, Faith would eventually find out about Biggie and Kim's relationship and the various other women that Biggie was cheating with, and eventually they separated. The tension between Biggie and Faith was at an all-time high. At around this time, Biggie would meet Charlie Baltimore and publicly made her his new girlfriend, while Kim was still the hidden mistress. Do you guys see a pattern here? Like, he married the light skin, publicly dated another light skin, but secretly slept with the dark skin.
A lot of black women are putting their lives at risk getting plastic surgery, but not talking about it, and this can lead to complications that could be avoided. Celebs like K. Michelle, Cardi B have all opened up about getting these back alley butt shots that come back to bite them in the ass. Is that a terrible joke to make? But K. Michelle, we're watching her recently. She's trying to get it all taken out of her body because she was having headaches. She had to sit down. She couldn't perform. It was affecting her daily life. So leading this all to our question of the week, why aren't black women talking about plastic surgery?
I think for a long time, for some reasons, plastic surgery was only associated with a thing that white women did. But I think as the world has evolved, culture has evolved, technology has evolved, black women have been foraying into these areas. And I think one thing that really triggered it was stripper culture. I think that a lot of these women being able to seduce and keep men in the strip club late at night because their butts were bigger and they were able to make more money because they had certain types of bodies. And I feel like stripper culture really made its way into just popular culture in general, and people seeing those body types as being desirable.
Go in the door, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Well,
I don't care.
I'm gonna do you.
But today, Glorilla looks more like this. Now she got an NBA boyfriend, Brandon Ingram, and all is well. But now people are investigating. Like, why does Glorilla look so different? It all started when Glorilla had this particular rhinoplasty surgery a few months ago.
And y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so ugly, it is, y'all, it's like this.
Woo! I mean, damn, you can't please everybody. But hold on. Again, some people think that she looks completely fine.
Yo! So if you haven't been paying attention, this picture of Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like two completely different people. This just goes to show you that you were never chopped, you were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
Now I want to deal with.
Today, she has done extensive plastic surgery on her whole body and looks about 10 shades lighter than her original skin tone. It's truly sad because she was actually a beautiful woman, and I wish she saw what we all saw in her. Kim herself talked about how she felt about her appearance when she was growing up. Quote, "To this day, when someone says I'm cute, I can't see it. I don't see it no matter what anybody says." End quote. Damn, man. And just look at how she looks today, like the drastic change. Kim told Newsweek that all her exes cheated on her with women that typically had European features, saying, quote, "Being a regular black girl wasn't enough," end quote. This is why it's important to love yourselves. All my black kings and queens need to know that your melanin is what makes you unique in this world. Skin bleaching is a problem that many people in the black community has been dealing with for a long time. And we all know many people, celebrities or not, that did it. In Lil Kim's case, she changed everything down to the shape of her nose and cheekbones, which is just crazy.
That you ain't cross over to the other side. Do these pictures look kind of suspect?
She went and got all the aesthetics. You know, she played like she ain't got the BBL. I mean, we know she done BBL'd up. She went and got the breasts done, the lips done. She was ugly at first. She ain't saying nothing wrong. She done got pretty. Money make everybody pretty. Yeah. And got it. Her and Gotti gonna end up being together. You can't see, right now I know for a fact her and Gotti sneaking.
Gloria Hallelujah Woods the third. Who is this? The way that just natural is not in no more. Like, you can't even just look like yourself. Like, everyone gets money and starts to look like everybody else. Like, y'all no longer accept real hair, real noses, real teeth, real bodies. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of shame associated with it, and I don't know if it's because people want to make it like this is natural. I don't know if it's the front factor, because you know, dudes, they'll be like, oh yeah, I want natural, but then they'll see that ass and they'll be like, I want that.
Now they telling themselves that's natural. That ain't natural, bro.
So I think a lot of women are just afraid to just admit it's not natural because they don't want the stigma associated with it, but they want the body.
That's why sometimes when people be talking about how I be getting surgery and all that shit, I be getting upset because it's like, I got my nose done in 2020. In 2020 and in 2021, I was looking a little bit different. And I was looking a little bit different because my nose was healing. But if you look at my lives from 2024, 2023, 2022, I look completely the same. I haven't touched my face since I done my nose. I don't do fillers. I did fillers in 2020 and I dissolved them right away when I get done with my face. Because when you get your nose done, right? When you get your nose done, your nose is smaller. So now, if you got fillers, your cheeks are fat. So you got to dissolve them. And I really want you guys to know this and to be very mindful. When people first get their nose done, for the first 2-3 months, they're on medication. They're on painkillers. And when you're on painkillers and those medications that they prescribe you when you first do your surgery, your mind wanders and think for itself. So when you're making fun of a woman that just got her nose done, with her mind, and y'all f***ing with her head.
Wait, whether we want to admit it or not, deep down, some black people have an obsession with having European features to this day. That's why we go crazy whenever we see a black person with green eyes and blue eyes, because it's unusual and it's something that white people tend to have. Also, look at celebrities like Keisha Cole, Lil Kim, Toni Braxton, Janet Jackson, Halle Berry, and Naomi Campbell. Compare their noses 10 years ago and now. I'll wait.
An experience.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox, And they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in so the face gets bigger and bigger.
Even though Vivica A. Fox didn't get a rhinoplasty surgery to my knowledge, she did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, Vivica A. Fox has always been very, very beautiful. But then something happened with the Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old black woman. The BBL's a little off. It don't match the legs, but pause. Who is that? Who the is that?
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, she actually went to AI to change her appearance.
Damn.
And it got so bad that people started making fun of Vivica A. Fox.
What's going on? What's going on, Vivica? What is this? They say you looking like Tyler Perry out there, bitch.
Now, this is what I want to talk about, because obviously Glorilla has this particular change in this dramatic new appearance, but let's look at what we are telling women in the industry or black women. Ultimately, you're telling these women that in order for you to look beautiful, regardless of if you're light-skinned or dark-skinned, you must undergo significant facial features. We have seen this with a bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion, we've seen it with Nicki Minaj, we've seen it with Cardi B, and now we're seeing it with Glorilla. Now, at first it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black diaspora, and they're changing their jawline. They have adjustments to their eye areas. You know, you have nose jobs or BBLs. All of these women are transforming their looks. Of course, this happens with non-blacks also, but in the black community, this is what we're telling women, that if you want to be accepted, what you look like now is not enough. And then, of course, you pay this severe price, because as you get older and you have to keep getting these Botox injections, the same thing has happened also with Lala Anthony, other people. Your face almost seems, or it could become, like this
You
thing.
see, the lovely ladies of the community just don't understand that when it comes down to it, a man needs somebody that he can trust, and he can't trust somebody who he doesn't even know how they're gonna look like in the morning. Man, I wake up and you looking like Creature Feature. You look like a whole other different person. Man, don't jump in that water. You come out of that water, go in one way, come out the other way. Rinse, wash, and repeat. Oh my goodness, what's going on here, ladies? Don't you understand that if you live in a plastic world, you're going to get plastic results? And if the only thing that you have is to offer your beauty, then you're going to wind up doing some before the end of the day. Because when it comes down to it, if the only thing you know about yourself is that you look good, if you don't know that you are good, if you're insecure about yourself, then it's going to turn out that you're not going to act good. And that's the way the ball bounces. I didn't make the rules, lady. Don't hate the player, just hate the game. Because the game is thick, and the game is this. If the only thing you got to do is your looks, then you're going to wind up on a list. Not naughty, but nice. Not nice, but naughty. You're going to wind up on that list where you get used, abused, drugged down and clown, bust it down and left. You can make yourself look one way, but if the inside you're rotten, you're not going to be the one at the end of the day. You dig?
If your appearance is your largest asset, you're going to do some whole shit. You see, the most expensive thing we spend is time. The biggest punishment you can receive is time. That's true. They can take the time with you. Power means the same thing in every language.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us, even now in this very room.
I think you and Glow got your boobs done together?
We did. We did.
Whose idea was that?
It was really both our idea. So have y'all seen the new Glorilla? She done went and got her everything done. Her whole face is different. Her skin color is different. She look like that. She don't look like that no more. Y'all, why as soon as they get some money, they go change their looks? They be so insecure about their face, their bodies, and every damn thing. But one thing is for sure. When she have a baby, that baby gonna come out looking like the old Glorilla.
It is a tale as old as time. Ladies cannot tell the difference between relationship attention and sexual attention. You see, a dude will tell you anything that you want to hear so he can get that butt, get them panties, get them draws. He will tell you everything. He'll let you know that what you do and how you look is absolutely okay with him. Oh yeah, you come with that wig. Oh, he loves that wig. He loves them extensions. Oh yes, he likes that big butt. But ladies, if you don't have a natural big butt, you think a dude cares? He just wants to hump a big butt. Now when he has that big butt and he has a natural big butt, he's gonna take the natural big butt over the artificial big butt. So when you inflate yourself artificially, what you're doing is you're having an instant gratification. You're not really working for it. And you can go to the gym, work it out, but sometimes body types are body types. But wouldn't you rather be liked for something other than your body? Wouldn't you rather be liked for your mind and your spirit and your soul and all that stuff that you espouse when you say what you're looking for? A dude to have the emotional intelligence, but then you go for the guy without the intelligence because you want the guy 6 foot tall, 6 figures, and that big old 6-inch, you know. Well, ma'am, you get what you paid for, and what you paid for is a whole plastic booty, a plastic face, and a plastic body, and now you got a plastic ass relationship. Because there's always nowhere to run, and it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You dig?
I've always wondered about plastic surgery and black women, and my question is why? I can remember back in the days when you talk about plastic surgery, black women used to laugh because it was only deemed a white woman thing. But now it seems that plastic surgery has gone mainstream, and my only question is why? Now, some seem to think it's an insecurity issue among the females, that they feel insecure with themselves and they don't like what they see. And others, like me, I believe that's part of it, but I think there's a other thing going on. I think it's some people like executives in the music industry, movies, and etc. that get in the ear of these women and tell these women that they need to do these things just to get out there or get exposure. And it leads to a whole industry. If you think about it, the plastic surgery business is a big industry, and somebody don't want that paper to stop. And as they see, black people are the biggest consumers of a lot of things, and why not plastic surgery? But as always, let me know what you think about this video. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's your man, Kris B. And I'm out. Peace.